Hi everyone, it's Mina here. Welcome to my channel. So there is something on my mind that I want to talk about. It's obesity. I don't know why in Guyanese culture it appears to me that we celebrate obesity a lot. People don't like when you're thin, they tell you you don't get food to eat, you're too fine, or you suffer from some disease, or they think you have HIV or you have AIDS, or something is wrong with you when they see that you're actually thin. But if you are like what we call thick or fat, they think that you are healthy. I'm not sure why it is a Guyanese thing that people like when people have some sort of size and they consider them to be healthy, which really, um, in reality, doesn't mean because you're fat or you're thick, you're really healthy. And also, on the other side, if you're thin, or slim or slender, whatever name you want to call it, you are you're unhealthy. So I see a lot of Guyanese kids. I'm being frank here. I know I'm going to sound. I'm not. What I'm saying is not going to be pleasing to the ears, but I see a lot of obese Guyanese kids, and a lot of people are celebrating obesity. I don't know why that is so in our culture, but that is something. For an example, when you are skinny, as a skinny woman, they call me I'm dry. They say I'm dry. But a woman with thick fat legs, tree trunk legs, I don't know if many Guyanese, I've never heard them use, but there is a term as tree trunk legs, where you have thick thighs and they're like jamming against each other, and they think that is style. They think that tree trunk legs is style, and it's what you're supposed to got. As a woman, you have to have these tree trunk legs and big hips, and when you're skinny, well, you're not really ready yet. But one of the things is that in our culture here in Guyana, we seem to celebrate obesity a whole lot, and I don't think it's very healthy that we celebrate obesity. And if somebody doesn't do something or say something about it, our health system will soon be overwhelmed with lots of young people in with health issues as a result of being obese. And I know it's a very touchy topic. I know people are foodie and they like to eat. I know that people are foodie in Guyana. Unless you are cooking a pot full of chicken curry, or you're turning over roti or whatever it is, nobody's interested in whatever you have to say that makes sense. And people are more appealing to antics and all of that, but the reality is right in front of us, that if we do not, as Guyanese, start paying attention to the obesity issues among our youths, we are heading in a wrong direction. Because when you see a fat kid is a star, or start having celebrity status in Guyana and all these things, then other kids will want to emulate the way that kids look. And a lot of our children, when you go to school or you go into a school environment, you actually see a lot of kids that are obese. And I am not clearly sure why that is so. I do not know. Only parents can make that judgment. I am a mom, and I can tell you I'm very serious about my kids being athletic. I have actually spent a lot of my time dedicating myself to ensuring that my kids does not become obese, because in the long run they'll have to face the consequence of being obese, as because they're going to suffer health issues. But obesity is celebrated in our culture, and that should not be so. I hope the mentality of people change, because obesity is not good. Being fat doesn't make you healthy, and being skinny, people think you have HIV, you're suffering from something, and that is why you're skinny and you can't get fat. I mean, I've been called dry, I've been called dry, but I'm okay. am really okay being called dry because of my size. I'm tall, I'm 5'7", but I'm okay being called, you know, coconut tree, dry, whatever. But if thick and tree trunk legs and whatever some Guyanese men think has been healthy, well, that is okay. But let me say something, is that you have to face the reality. You have to be realistic. You have to be realistic, and people need to do a reality check. The thing about being skinny, there are many advantages. For example, if I have to be lifted up, it's going to be very easy for me to be lifted up by one man. But if you have a very obese person to be lifted up, it's going to take more than one person to lift that person if they have to take them to the hospital or wherever it is. So obesity is something we should not celebrate in our Guyanese culture. That is something I want to highlight and talk about, that people do not want to speak up about because they are afraid of who they may anger or whatever. But you know what I believe in? I believe in speaking the truth. The truth is what is important. The truth is going to be hurtful, but the truth is very important, because the people who tell you the truth are your true friends. They tell you as it is. They tell you, they don't camouflage their language or hide the reality from you. So that is something I just wanted to bring to the table and talk about obesity, because I can see and I observe that there are a lot of kids that are obese, and I see that the parents, they really don't care. They really don't care. And you know what annoys me the most is that if you go to the movies, I can't understand why nothing is written on stone. The things that they offer at the movies to eat, I mean, a big bag of popcorn, I struggle to eat. The size of popcorn that is offered in the movie theater, that you purchase, that you have to pay for, it is so big I can't eat it. Why can't they reduce the size? Make it more affordable for people to eat. I mean, make it more affordable for people. Not everyone can eat a whole big bag of popcorn. Pop Popcorn have a high calorie intake as well. It is high in calorie, you know. So I don't understand these little simple changes that they can make. People like to take their children to the movies, but people don't. Not everyone wants a Coke or a big bag of popcorn. But apart from the popcorn, I ordered a hot dog the other day at a movie, and you know what? You know what I get? A dry hot dog roll and the sausage, and that was about it. For I can't remember the price of it, but it is at one of the Caribbean cinemas theater. I mean, that is so unhealthy. There was no carrots, there was no cheese or nothing like that. What are we encouraging our youths to eat? What are we encouraging our youths to eat? I mean, it was the most ridiculous. I did not order anything from the movies for a while. Okay, I usually just take a popcorn, but even the popcorn is so big, I can't eat the whole popcorn out. We are encouraging obesity in our culture, and that is very dangerous, because when a senior citizen really need healthcare, they won't be able to have healthcare. And you know why they won't be able to have it healthcare? Because the young people with health issues will occupy the system because they are obese. And I know this is not going to go down well with a lot of people. They're going to tell me mind my own business. They're going to tell me a lot of things. But you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it for a good reason. You can take it or you can leave it. You can continue to overfeed your children, and you'll see the end result. That is something I want to just talk about today. I know it's going to upset a lot of people, but we should not promote obesity in our culture. We promote the thick and the fat and the tree trunk women, and saying that, oh yeah, they're healthy, and the skinny ones are dry up. That is not how it should be. So that is just something I want to talk about, and that is just my view, that we as Guyanese, we should not promote obesity. Obesity is not healthy, and we should not promote it. So that is my little view for today. I'm sorry if it's upset you, but I'm only speaking the truth. And thank you for supporting me and my views and my channel, and see you next time. Bye.